Alright, Scott, come here. Hey, Christina. Give me 1 second as I try to get this thing kind of set back up. It's a little cattywampus. I don't know if that's really going to work, but anyway, we're going to try it and we're going to see. One thing I did do is go through and I changed the settings on my camera. Like my camera, like originally, which was taking pictures and video, it was set up with photo enhancer, which what that does is that changes depending on your focus. It changes which lens. And so that's what I was wondering if it was going, back and forth between lenses. Because it was glitching so bad. I don't know. I've never seen anything like that. Um, and then of course I couldn't, for the life of me, I couldn't get signed back in. And look, now it's saying that we've got so many different upcoming ones. Great day. How do I need to delete these. That is wrong. Shoot. Edit video. I don't know. This thing's all kinds of screwy. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm back on my phone. I couldn't even get it going. I couldn't get a live going on my husband's phone. Um, it kept coming up like every time I tried to come up, it wouldn't let me start a live video. But what I did do on my I guess the settings on my camera, I clicked off for the enhancer. You know, like now a new thing. Yeah, it's better now. But some new thing that they've got is like this photo enhancer. Um, and all it is with focusing. Um, it just chooses, it'll flip back and forth between the lenses and find the best lens for whatever object it is you're taking a picture of. And that's the only thing that I could think of, that it was going back and forth between those lenses. So I cut that off. But now it's showing that I've got um, 1, 2, 3 more lives scheduled for today. I don't know. This thing's just it's just all screwy. I don't know. Who knows? But thank you guys so much for being here and coming back. And let me go ahead and share my jot form again, in case if we do have anybody else new. Um, Maybe I can do it. Maybe it's going to let me. Technical difficulties. Love technology. Can't live with it. Can't live without it. Oh, my Lanza. Come on now, guys. Come on, YouTube. There we go. Alright, there's the job form. Alright, so messages pinned up at the top. Okay. So, now, I'm going to say we're going with it. And let's see what happens, right? Alright, let's see. That was interesting. Can't make it up. Okay, sounds good. Well, Bruce, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for helping me with the technical difficulties. Hopefully it'll give me a rest for the day. No more technical difficulties. But thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. All right, Lucas Lameth. All right. Beautiful, beautiful agates. All right, so where were we? I feel all discombobulated. All right, so we've got sterling silver clasp and extension, and we've got the little tag over here for Lucas Lameth. And we've got, and of course, these are stones. Yay, you found me. Awesome, awesome, Karen. So beautiful, Lucas Lameth. So these are dyed agate slices. So these are gorgeous, gorgeous, like agate. And you've got some that have like this quartz matrix in it. And all kinds of, now this is real agate, real stone. So you do have some imperfections. There's one that's got a little bit of druzy in it. There's one that's actually got a nice little druzy chunk. This one's really, really pretty with the quartz inclusions. There's that one. There's one. Oh, yeah. Then this one over here. I mean, you look at it, you think it's a hole. It's not. It's druzy. Quartz druzy. Look how pretty that is. Anyway, so you've got all kinds of knots. This thing almost looks like it's triple knotted. But anyway, it is a beautiful, beautiful necklace. That color is stunning. The color is just absolutely beautiful. And it's sort of like I don't know, sort of like an aqua green. Almost like a sea green. Aqua. I see you, Christina. But beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest in these. So this one is going to be oh, really? There you go. So Um, starting bid, 45. It's just a beautiful necklace. Now it is very substantial. I mean, it's like you're wearing rocks. I mean, these are geodes, agates, geodes, cut open, or not really cut open. You know how they slice them. But anyway, sliced agate. Absolutely beautiful. The dyed green is gorgeous. It's just a really beautiful color. And the stones are beautiful. I love the druzies. I love the ones that you can really see the quartz matrix in. Um, that one you can see it really good too. And this will lay better. It's just my bust is a little bit small here. But it's beautiful. If I can get it to. And again, my phone doesn't do these things justice. They really don't. Really doesn't. So, anyway, there you go. Yeah, he can have his phone back. Tell him I appreciate it. So, yeah, you can have his phone back. I got it. I couldn't get it to work on his. I don't know. I tried like 5 different times to start a live show on his phone, and it would not let me. So, anyway, moving on. So, it's absolutely beautiful. It's hand knotted. And you got 2 different layers, and so where that other layer is, it's like several hand knots. Sterling silver clasp, Lucas Lameth, absolutely beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on that, let me see if I can straighten up this thing just a little bit. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful necklace. So we will pass. But if there is any interest, you know where to find me. Maybe you could do something like that. It's very unique. Yeah, you could do something like that. Put it in front of a window, drape it. Um, I like to do that with quartz beads, not quartz beads, but crystal beads. No, I haven't. No, Scott, I haven't. Awesome. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, the comps are up there. It's just I got a good price on it, so I'm gonna try to give you guys a pretty good price on that. And I do know it's very substantial. I mean, it's definitely a statement piece. But it's absolutely beautiful. That green is beautiful. All right. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. It's beautiful. All right. Let's see what else we got. We do have some vintage things. So let's see what we got over here in this vintage bag. Now, this is all vintage. Or the next few pieces are vintage. So the first one is going to be the Napier. This is a really neat necklace, though. I really like this. It is vintage. But I think what I like about this is that it's actually pretty well made. Now these are plastic beads, and they are painted to look like, I guess, made to look like jade. This is 46 inches long. There is the old spring clasp, and one of the rings, yep. One of the rings is stamped Napier. I don't know that you're going to be able to see it. Napier. I don't know exactly how you want to say it. No. Sky. Okay, fine. Go ahead. That's fine. Honey. I know you want my attention so bad right now. Can you get it? Okay, thank you, love. Alright, so beautiful. Found you. Yep, you found me. Hey, Karen. So anyway, Napier, and I think, what I like about this is because these are beads. They're not on a string. These are actually on a gold tone chain. So it's well made. So this is one of those that's not going to easily, tear apart, I guess you could say. But anyway, just fun necklace. Made to look like jade. It is 46 inches long. Just a great opera length, faux jade, vintage necklace. But again, it's well made. It's really fun. I'm just going to do a starting bid of 15, if there's any interest in this one. And again, it's Napier. It's vintage. It's just a really fun vintage necklace. And it's got the little gold tone spacers in between the beads. And 46 inches long, so you can definitely double it if you wanted to. Guess I need this. Beautiful Lucas Lameth. Beautiful. Alright, so, and here's what it will look like doubled. It's just a really pretty little vintage necklace. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. Put my little tags over. And don't forget at 5 o'clock we got our giveaway. Then another fun little vintage necklace. Now this one is Sarah, so I think this one, I guess, is Sarah Coventry. That's the Napier one. That's the White and Davis. Okay, so this is just a fun Sarah Coventry. This is very lightweight. There's the gold tone clasp, spring clasp. And this is made to look like either red jasper or mahogany obsidian. But these are just plastic faux beads. But just a fun necklace, and they're still hand knotted. But just a real fun vintage beaded necklace. That one is going to be, I'm going to do a buy it now on that one. And do a buy it now of 5. If anybody's interested on this one. Again, what's nice, I mean, they do look very similar. to a red jasper, but you just get it without the weight because it's plastic, and so it's very lightweight. But fun, just fun set of beads. That's what it is, just fun set of beads, and that's 37 inches long on that one. Alright. So then the next one, this is a set of faux pearls. Now these are a little bit nicer. And these are, I want to say these may be glass beads. They're not plastic, they're colder than plastic. So I'm going to say these are glass beads. Hey Gina. So a beautiful set of glass faux pearls. And here's the clasp. And then here's the little tag. And I guess this is Roman or RM, or who else is RMN for my vintage folks out there. It's either whoever RMN. I can't think of who an RMN is. It's either that or Roman. Short for Roman. But there's the clasp and the little tag. And then this one is 61 inches. Faux chocolate pearls. And they are hand knotted in between. This is a really, really, really pretty set. I really, really, really like this set. So again, great set of pearls without the expense of real chocolate pearls. So beautiful, beautiful necklace. This one I'm going to do is starting bid of 20. If there's any interest in these. Beautiful glass, chocolate glass pearls. Nice length. 61 inches long. So you can easily double it or triple it. And, have it layered when it's hanging down. Be really, really, really pretty. Something like that would be really, really pretty. So, great set of beads if there's any interest in that. And then the next little vintage piece I have in this one. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Raphael. Okay, there you go. Thank you. So there's the designer for that one. Actually, let me write that down on here. So we'll have that for future. I should have checked that. I don't know why I didn't check it when I was going through and doing my little tags. I usually try to. And then M and Z. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Christina. Alright, so there is that one. Alright, so the next one I've got. Actually, this one probably could be cleaned up just a little bit. This is a beautiful. Now, this is vintage. So this is definitely older, and it's definitely pre-loved. So the gold tone is off of the chain quite a bit. But this is a beautiful Whiting and Davis necklace. It is 21 inches long. So right here is the spring clasp and the little tag. Whiting and Davis. It's probably the first one, but I'll look into it more. Thank you, though. So, gold tone's worn off of this. It's still an absolutely beautiful necklace. And then you come down to this beautiful, sort of like citrine colored glass sunburst. It's absolutely beautiful. So here's the back. So you can see that it's cut. To create that. All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Karen. So beautiful Whiting and Davis. Starting bid on this one is going to be $18. Beautiful necklace. That glass is absolutely gorgeous. And I love being able to see the back of it and see, how the glass, that's how they cut it. So it's not like a full back. It's just beautiful cut glass. So, beautiful, beautiful necklace. Let's look at. And so this one, like I said, it's 21.5 inches long. If there's any interest in that. Okay. Alright. Now let's see what else. So we've got a few more vintage. Let me do this back too. These are some other pretty vintage things. These didn't quite get to make the shorts either. Some of the vintage stuff I didn't quite get to make the short videos. But let's see here. This first one, this is a really pretty, like, heart and butterfly necklace. Now this is just costume, but it is really pretty. So here's the necklace. So it's gold tone. And here is the lobster claw clasp. And then here's the little heart. And this one is Betsey Johnson. So it's signed Betsey Johnson. So precious little necklace. So you've got gold tone. And then you've got these pretty little rhinestones. So it's really a beautiful necklace. 22.5 inches long. So this one I'm going to do a starting bid on of 18 also. And like I said, this is Betsey Johnson. So gorgeous little necklace. You've got these beautiful dark teal rhinestones. And then you've got 4 AB rhinestones throughout the whole thing. So it's a really precious little necklace. If there's any interest. I think Betsey Johnson, I think her stuff is, I do think people collect her items. But beautiful, beautiful, if there's any interest on this one. So if not, we'll pass on that one. Alright, so then the other one, another one that we've got, I've actually got a couple of these, but this was a new one. This one is, oh yay, yippee, welcome back, welcome back. So if there is something, if there's anything that you guys would like for me to go back over, because there are a few things that we've gone through since. Mostly vintage items, but vintage chocolate glass pearls that are really long but really pretty. Some other vintage necklaces, Whiting and Davis necklace. This next one is a faux amber or faux tortoiseshell necklace from Avon. So beautiful little necklace here. This one I'm just going to do a starting bid of 8. And this is the 24-inch, Avon necklace. It's got the hidden barrel clasp, 24 inches long. I think it was from the late 1970s and part of their Turtle Bay line. So I don't know if it's supposed to be faux amber or faux tortoiseshell. But regardless, it's beautiful and it's great to layer with different things. A nice little vintage necklace. So if there's any interest on that one. Okay. And then the next one, this is really cool. I really like this one. It's made to look like carved wood. but it's not carved wood. It's plastic. But anyway, so carved plastic. So there are the beads, and you can see where it's carved and made to look like wood. But it's just a really fun beaded necklace. It is a fold over clasp, and the clasp is marked Hong Kong. But this one is 20, I think I've got down here 29 inches. Let me double check that one. Can't tell if it's a 9 or a 6. My handwriting gets kind of bad. But like I said, it is signed or marked Hong Kong. But it's just a neat. When I kept trying to Google search this one, it kept coming up carved saddlewood. So yeah, it's 29 inches. It's like, nope, that is not wood. It looks like wood, but it's not wood. Okay. I gotta lift this thing back up. It keeps drooping because I've got the light on it too. Forgive me, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna take the light off of it. It's probably what made it glitch to begin with too. I didn't think about that. Darn light. Alright, so that's darker. Whoops. Trying to get it just a little bit lighter. Alright. But anyway, there's that. Okay, so here's the fold over clasp. And then there is where it is marked Hong Kong. But really neat. Just a neat necklace. So just doing a starting bid of 10 on that one. If anybody's interested in that. Just a neat, fun necklace. And then the last one in that bag. This is just a pretty little copper necklace. It's just a 19-inch copper link necklace. 19 inches. Fold over clasp. It's got some age to it. But it really is a pretty, it's a really pretty, pretty little necklace. And great to layer with different things too. So beautiful little copper. So this one is going to be a starting bid of 18 if anybody's interested on the copper necklace. Great little buy for that. Because it really is a precious little necklace. And great to layer with different things. So I love copper and silver together. I think it's really pretty together. So anyway, that's 19 inches on that one. Alright. Awesome. You got it, Karen. Karen is in at 18. And so we are just going to call that one for you. There was no other interest, and I've kind of moved on. So we are going to mark that one sold. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you. We said that that one is 18. So thank you, thank you. Beautiful little necklace. Alright, so let's see, we got a couple of bracelets here. First off, let me check and see what this is. Okay, so this one is Nephrite Jade. Alright, so this is, let's see here, let me get out my little, that is not my tag for that. that's not my tag for that either. Alright, so this is so this one is 7.5 hinged bangle bracelet. So you've got a gold tone clasp and hinge, and then you do have the little safety chain. This one this one's nephrite jade. It does test as nephrite jade on the Presidian. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful necklace bracelet. So yeah, like I said, this one was 7.5 on the mandrel. So there is that. See, now I don't think you guys can see this as well. Let me see if I can do something else with this light. What did I do with that light? Okay. Let's see. I gotta have some kind of better light in here. So I'm gonna lift this up. Sorry guys. I hope you guys don't get motion sickness. Alright, there we go. Let's see if that looks a little bit better. Alright, so yeah, so 7.5 on the mandrel. And does that shine a little bit more light on that? That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Alright, so there we go. So beautiful bracelet. So how this opens, right here on top you've got like this little button right here, and you just got to press that down and pull apart. And so then that's how that opens. So just right here. Okay, and then it's got its safety chain. Beautiful nephrite jade. Absolutely beautiful jade bangle. So this one we're going to do a starting bid. We'll bring it down a little bit. Do a starting bid of 68. If there is any interest on this one. Now, for all intents and purposes, this is just gold tone. It does not test for gold. And I don't think the base is silver. I think it's, well, I don't know exactly what kind of metal. Because I don't see any markings either. I'm not saying that there necessarily has to be any markings. But anyway. But it's still a beautiful, beautiful bracelet. Beautiful jade bracelet if there's any interest on this. Always open for offers too. Because this one was hard to this one was a little hard to price. So that's here if there's any interest on that one. Okay. And then the next one I've got, this is a little, I'm assuming this is turquoise. It looks like turquoise. Just a little turquoise bracelet. It is not sterling silver. This is not sterling. So non-sterling. And the beads are also non-sterling. But it can go from, I think I said like 6 3/4, all the way to 7 3/4. So this is adjustable. And for all intents and purposes, this looks like turquoise. Just different shades, but, I don't know. I mean, some of this could be fake. I'm not entirely sure. But you've got some different greens and browns and boulders and all kinds of different, like, chips. Polished chips. Or nuggets. So anyway, great little bracelet. If there's any interest on this one, we're going to do a starting bid of 25. If anybody's interested on this one. It's a great little bracelet. Okay. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. Alright. Let's see what else we got. So we got some other fun things too. Alright, so let's see these two. This one's... Alright, so this first one is sterling silver malachite. I didn't get a chance to do a short of this one. I don't think I did. This one is 21 inches long. For all intents and purposes, I do not know if this is Native American. It has that vibe. So we're just going to say Native American or Indigenous American style. 21 inches long. You've got the hook and the eye closure. That is sterling. Then you've got beads and malachite. Now, the beads do test. The little round beads do test for sterling. They are heavy with tarnish. And so I really couldn't get in there and really clean those real well. And because I don't know exactly what you want to use with malachite, with the malachite chips, like how you would want to go about cleaning it. So I did the best I could with a little polish and try to rub some of it off, but it's pretty thick there with the tarnish. The middle things, the middle ones were hard for me to test. Like I couldn't get like a good scratch. I hate to say that, but anyway, that's how you have to test it, the scratch test with the acid. So I couldn't get a really good test on that. But I think it's sterling. I'm just not sure on these longer pieces. Now the round ones I could get some of these to test. Some of them stuck out far enough to where I could get a test. These not so much. But from what I did test, I'm pretty sure it is sterling. But again, heavily tarnished, needs to be cleaned. But beautiful sterling and malachite. This one I'm going to do a starting bid of... This one I'm going to do a starting bid of $45. I love malachite. Malachite is one of my favorites. It's just a really beautiful necklace. This is great to layer with different things too. It is 21 inches long. But it's really, really, really pretty. If there's any interest in that one. So that one is there. And then the other one in this bag. Alright, so I'm going to move this one over. So this next one is really, really neat. And I have searched and I've searched and I've searched and tried to figure out what kind of stone this is. Do I believe this to be Native American? Yeah, probably. But anyway, so here is your hook and eye. There's these two things. And then you've got these beautiful beads. So this is 17-inch strands. Beautiful sterling silver beads. And you come down, this is sterling silver. And then you've got this beautiful stone. So the stone I wrote down is either Larimar or ocean jasper or agate. Like that gives you a lot of different. I am sort of leaning a little bit more towards ocean jasper. But anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful necklace. Gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. Just not entirely sure of what that stone is. But the sterling silver beads alone really make up for that. Because these are pretty little pearls. I just don't know quite what that is. Okay. Let me move that over here. See if you can see that a little bit. There we go. So you can see that a little bit better. So starting bid on this one, because you do have the beads. I am going to do the beads and the pendant. So I'm going to do a starting bid of 85 on that necklace. Sorry for all the wonkiness, but wanted to make sure that you guys could see it. That is also wire up underneath here. So all of this tests for sterling. Now I couldn't test the wire, but it is like a, what was it, a paper clip link wire underneath there. So you can kind of see it when you get up a little bit close to the clasp. Gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. If there's any interest on that one, just a real fun, neat little find. All right. So next, let's see. This next one is a really, really, really pretty necklace. This one is 16.5 inches long. It does not have an extender on it. It actually has a fishtail clasp. And so this one is 16.5. Sterling silver clasp, blue lace agate. And so these are faceted beads. So they're absolutely beautiful and they catch the light perfectly. But you can see all these different inclusions. I mean, they are just absolutely beautiful. Okay. So 16.5 inches. Beautiful blue necklace. That blue is absolutely gorgeous. I love blue lace agate. This one is going to be a starting bid of 36. Okay, beautiful blue lace. Beautiful, beautiful. If there is any interest in that one. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we've got in this bag. So this is a fun Tiger's Eye stretch bracelet. It's got a little bit of wear to it. Like there's a little bit of wear right there. Okay. So beautiful Tiger's Eye. This one comes to comfortably 6 3/4 to 7 on the main drill. But it might come down a little. No, that's about where it was comfort. So really, really pretty Tiger's Eye. So this one I'm going to do a starting bid of 8. So if there's any interest in this one. Okay. Alright, so that one's 8 if there's any interest. Awesome. Minnie, I see you at 8. Thank you, thank you. If there's no other interest, we're going to call that one down. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Minnie. All right, congratulations. Congratulations, Minnie. Thank you. Pretty bracelet. I really like that. I don't know exactly if that's onyx or obsidian or tourmaline in between, but beautiful Tiger's Eye in black bracelet. Alright, so this next set. I need to test this one. trying to figure out if this one's tourmaline or if it's glass. Let's see. And it could also be obsidian. Hey, Corvus, welcome in. So welcome in, welcome in. So right now I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to go with glass on this one. I can't quite get it to tourmaline, so I'm going to say it's either glass or obsidian. I really wanted to say tourmaline because it has sort of like that sort of red shell to it. So this one is, how long was this one? So 32 inches long. So this is non-sterling. So non-sterling Klopstock clasp. Then here is the beautiful long set of beads. Absolutely beautiful. And this one is going to be a starting bid of 24. If there's any interest on this one. These are different though. I don't know that these for certain are shale. But they're really pretty and they're really cold to the touch. But I just couldn't quite get it. I don't know. This wire is getting on my nerves. Okay. So there is that one, if there's any interest in that. Alright, let's see what time we've got. Guys, I'm going to take just one quick little break. And then when I get back, we are going to do the giveaway. So y'all don't go anywhere. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Thank you guys. Be right back. All right, thank you guys. Sorry I had to take a quick little break. Could tell my blood sugar was getting a little low. Um, so that being said, let's do a quick little giveaway. And then I've got a few more things to go through. And then I can pull out I'll pull out a few other things too. that we've seen before. But um, let's see here. What should we ask? Let's just do something easy this time. We're just gonna do a state. You guys know how it works. YouTube is not affiliated with, does not sponsor, has anything really to do with my channel. And there is no monetary value on the $5. It's just a $5 discount to help you, with so yeah, for your order tonight or any upcoming night. So $5 discount for the Turtle Cash. Um, so anyway, yeah. Sorry, YouTube is no way affiliated with sponsors, has anything to do with my channel. It's just a $5 discount. So as soon as I see what it is I'm looking for, I'm gonna say go, and I'm gonna put go in the chat. And once you guys see go, y'all can start answering. So that being said, just give me a state, any states, preferably spelled out, or all caps or something like that. But anyway, go. This is for $5 Turtle Cash. You can use tonight, or any other night. I haven't seen it yet. Got a lot of good guesses. You. No, I know it's not you. Goodness. I chose a hard one, didn't I? Lenore's gonna get me. I haven't seen it yet, guys. Or it's definitely towards the West Coast. You guys are so close. You are so close. There you go. I see it. Alright, so first person on my side. Goodness, I am sorry for being so difficult. Alright, so Yippee, I see you and Deborah right after. So, Yippee, you got it. It was Utah. You were the first person that I saw to come through with Utah. Good. Sorry for being so difficult. So awesome. Congratulations. So yeah, Yippee, you got it. You can have a cat too if you need it. Now she's over here in my lap again. So yeah, Yippee, congratulations. Alright. Down. Thank you, babe. Go on. Alright. That was good. That was a good one. Sorry about it being I didn't mean for it to be that complicated. Alright, so let's see here. What else we've got? Alright. It's not you, cat. Please, cat, go. Alright, so, and these are just some fun little gemstone necklaces. For the next one's coming up. So congratulations, Yippee. Alright, let's see. Alright. So these are just some pretty little necklaces, gemstone necklaces. Okay, well the first one's gonna be the agate. So this is just beautiful moss agate. And silver tone beads. This is not real silver, it's just silver tone. But these are beautiful moss agate. They're prettier when you can see the light through them. But beautiful moss agate beads. And of course you can see the real stones. So you do have some imperfections and some inclusions. But faceted beads. If there's any interest on this one. So this one we're just going to do a starting bid of 20. Nope, I guess symbols instead of 20. Alright, now let's try. So starting bid at 20. There you go, at 20. But it really is a pretty little necklace. And I like how they did it too, because you've kind of got like your darker moss agates up here, and then they get a little bit lighter. And this thing is, let's do this. See if that's a little bit better. So now you can see the necklace a little bit better. But beautiful, beautiful moss agate, if there's any interest on this one. So that one has a starting bid at 20. But beautiful, beautiful agate. And then you can see, like if you look in the stones, you can see like the moss inclusions, where it actually does look like moss going inside the agate beads. It's really pretty. 20, okay. Alright. Karen is in at 20. Alright, and then Aqua, I see you next. So Karen, I saw her first at 20. And so Christina, you would, need to go up. And then next bid, if we're looking at 23 or above. Okay, so Karen is in at 24. And this one's 23 inches long. And then Christina is in at 26. So now we're looking at, what, 28 above? Okay, Karen is in at 28. And then Christina is in at 30. And then we're looking at 32 and above. Gotcha, Christina. Okay. Well, Karen, thank you so much for your bids. Thank you, thank you. So, Christina, we're going to start calling this one down. So, Christina has high at 30. So we're going to call it down. If we are looking at any other bids, we're looking at 32 or and above. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Christina, and Karen, thank you again for your bids. Alright. Pretty little necklace. Alright, but we've got more. We've got other gemstones. So let's see what else we got in this bag. This one's kind of cool. This one is 20 inches. Now I want to say this is faux leather. I don't know, I guess it could be leather. But anyway, it's not sterling silver. So this is non-sterling. And then it's on a cord. I don't know if it's leather or faux leather. It kind of looks like faux leather. And then you've got these neat little designs here, but this is not sterling. It did not pass for sterling. But what is on here are beautiful sodalite teeth. I guess that's what you call it. But in elongated or oblong chips. But it's sodalite. And see if y'all can see that a little bit better with that. Beautiful necklace, and this one is 20 inches long. And so then, if you've got it turned the right way, let me redo the clasp. Okay. So turn the right way. So this gives you kind of southwest. Oh, you're fine, Christina. Anyway, beautiful sodalite. So it does kind of still give that southwest feel. Like, I would love that with t-shirt and jeans. And jean jacket and pair of boots. But I love that. I think that's really, really pretty. I love the blue. So this one is a starting bid of 18. If there's any interest on this one. But I love the soda light. I love that look. The soda lights are beautiful stones. So, I love that blue. Okay, so Christina is in at 18. If there's any other interest, we're looking at 19 or above. Really cool necklace. Okay. Alright, so if not, we're going to count it down. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Awesome. Thank you, Christina. Alright. That was the soda light. That was 18. Alright. So that is. Alright, so the copper. Okay, this one. And what is the. Okay, hold on. Cat. Is this necessary? I know they've locked you out upstairs. I could hear. Can you stay there? If you can stay there, I will deal with that. Alright, sorry about that. Yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah, give me 1 second. I had a catastrophe here. Not really catastrophe. Well, she's going to cause a catastrophe. That's what her nickname should be. So it comes to right to 7 on the mandrel. And if she'll let me get my little coon, please go somewhere. What is it, a full moon or something? But anyway, so diameter is right at 2.5 inches. But anyway, it comes to right at 7 on the mandrel. It's 2.5 inches. You could get it down to a 7 on the mandrel. Because I have to leave it there because the way it's shaped, it's not. There you go. Okay, yeah, definitely. Let me. Do you want a cat to go with this? Anybody? Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to get by with not having. Yeah, give me just 1 minute, Christina. Okay. Whew. No, you were all fine, Karen. You were fine. I am just dealing with an overly affectionate cat at the moment, and she won't let me get to anything. She's about to drive me nuts. Oh my gosh, and she's back again. It is $8, Karen. The starting bid on that cuff is $8. Okay, you got it. I'm gonna put you sold. You got it. Thank you, Karen. And I am so sorry, guys, for the shaky cam. I have got to remedy that first. Okay. Please. All right, guys, give me 1 second. All right, I think I remedied the cat situation. Whew, Skylar took off with her. so I could have a little bit of a break. All right, so sold. Thank you, Karen. I got this cuff for you. So that was the tri metal, and $8. So you got it. I'm not gonna remember. Okay, let me actually write in cuff. All right, so the next thing was Christina. All right, so then this is the blue lace agate. So blue lace agate, and then I have the starting bid on that one at 36. So there is that one for Christina. If she's interested in that one. Whew. Goodness gracious, that cat. It must be a full moon. Alright, well, that's it for Christina when she can come back on. Alright, so let's see here. The next little necklace that is in that bag is, this is a cute little necklace. Now, non-sterling findings. This goes from 18 inches to 20 inches. And you've just got like these little, I don't know exactly what kind of stone this is. I was saying it was mother of pearl, dyed mother of pearl. And then when I looked it up, it said something about maybe shale. So maybe shale and mother of pearl, I'm not sure. But it's dyed this real pretty taupe color. And it's chaps. It's got the little chaps, like little logo here. But it really is a pretty little necklace. And it's really great to go with different things. But it's a really pretty color, really light, like cappuccino color. I know coffee colors are supposed to be in this spring. But anyway, it's just a nice little necklace. So that one, I'm just gonna do a buy it now. For the chaps. Buy it now, chaps. $8. If there's any interest on that one. Okay. So beautiful, beautiful. It's just a pretty little necklace. And I think it's like one of those that's great to go with different things. Cat messed up my. She messed up my program here. All right. So that's there if there's any interest on that. It's just a cute little necklace. But great to wear for just a nice little casual necklace, I think. But it would look really good with the sundress too, actually. Alright, so next thing. And that one is the agate. This is a carnelian. It's more carnelian, but you've got some, I guess, agate in this as well. And then I think the green is also a mix of agate and aventurine, maybe. Yeah, I think this is green agate, or maybe a little bit of aventurine, because you got a little bit of that quartz crystal in there. But anyway, this one is 36 inches long. It has the barrel clasp. Okay. So, and then it's got like these sort of silver tone spacers. I didn't feel like it was silver, so I didn't test it. It would be hard for me to be able to get to it too. I feel like since the clasp was brass, these probably are a little bit more of a brassy metal. But beautiful agate necklace. So you got carnelian and red agate or banded agate. And then green agate beads. Really, really pretty. This one is 30 inches long. Yeah, 30 inches long. So carnelian and agate necklace. And so then, shoot. I feel like I'm all discombobulated. So this is what it would look like long. Really pretty. And this would be great to layer with different things too. Um, but it is almost like a beggar's bead or agate beaded necklace. Well, it is an agate beaded necklace. But it's almost like, but anyway, okay, it sounds good, Karen. We'll be here. So this one is a starting bid of 28. If there's any interest on this one. So beautiful carnelian and agate. So 28 on this one. Okay. And then if you did want to layer, it'd be a little bit short. But anyway. So you can see the colors. Okay. So that is there if there's any interest on that one. Okay. Alright, so the next little thing, these are just some fun little necklaces. These are not this weekend. I will hopefully next weekend, but definitely the weekend after that. It's I may have one next weekend, or a couple next weekend. But if not, it'll be the weekend after that. I don't think I have. I don't think I have any turquoises for today. I don't think I do. I did get one in, but I haven't cleaned it yet. Or cleaned it or researched it, and it's real heavily tarnished. So I want to clean it just a little bit. But yeah, definitely coming up though. Alright, so these are two hematite necklaces. They're both 19 inches long. And they're both kind of the same style, except this one has little pink, sort of reddish pinkish glass beads. And then this one has they are, yes. These are faceted. Oh, you're all good. All right, so yes, these are faceted beads. No, it's not graduated. They're all the same size. Um, let's see here. Let me figure out what I did with the calibers. I feel like that those. Yeah, give me just 1 second. I'd like to use the caliber since I've got them, but I need to try to locate them. And since the cat knocked over some stuff. All right, roughly. Okay, that's fine. I can get it. I'm not good about telling you what size it is. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. So we're looking at 10 millimeter beads. They are 10 millimeters. So if you guys want me to run this again, I will. So this one. So we'll run this one again. This one has, okay, hold on again, Christine. I'm gonna run it again. This one was starting bid, at 36. No, you're okay. So starting bid, 36 on this one. Okay. So it's starting bid on this one. Since we've got a couple people here, we're gonna do the starting bid. So starting bid is 36. Okay. If there's any other interest, we're looking at 38 and above. If not, I will go ahead and start calling it down. So, Jenny, if you were interested, we're looking at 38 or above. All right, but anyway, I'm going to start calling it down. So, going once. Okay, there you go. All right, so Jenny is in at 38. Okay, so then we're looking at 4. Okay, awesome. And then we're looking at 42 or above. I'll tell you what, let me put it up here. And it is a sterling silver fish hook clasp. I don't know if that makes any difference, but it is sterling and it does test for sterling. And it's marked sterling on the side. Okay, all right. So, Christina, we will, oh, okay, I see, because you needed the extender, didn't you, Jenny? I'm sorry, yep. All right, so we're going to count this one down. So actually, Christina, um, all right, so Christina, I'm actually going to go back down. Because Jenny, did you need because you needed one for an extension, right, Jenny? All right, well, anyway, we're going to go on Market's Hall. I'll come back to you later, Christina. Okay, I'll email you, Christina. All right, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, I was just gonna say, if Jenny, um, wouldn't have bid until we talked about the class, um, then I was just gonna honor the 36. So we'll go along with that, because she may not have bid if I would have said the fish hook earlier. So that's all it is. So anyway, I'm just gonna honor that at the 36. Is that right, Jenny? Because I think that you were wanting a longer. Anyway, I might. Anyway, I'm moving on. All right, so thank you guys. Thank y'all both. All right, so let's see here. Okay, gotcha. All right, thank you guys. All right, let me see here. All right, so um, the hematite necklaces. I'm just gonna do a buy it now of 10. And whoever comes in first can either choose one or the other. So you've got the red glass, and then you've got one that has the tiger's eye. So pretty little tiger's eye beads. Actually, yeah, that's tiger's eye. So then there's the one with the little tiger's eye, and that one has like the little tiger eye squares and little bead in the middle. So $10 on those if anybody's interested in those. So okay, moving on. All right, what else we've got? All right, so I do have some fun bracelets. So let me bring these out, and then we're going to look at see what else we can find. Alright, so this first one, this is a really pretty, now I try to clean this a little bit. This one could be cleaned a little bit more. The Sterling has, some tarnish to it, but it gives it this really romantic look, so I kind of like it. But anyway, this is a beautiful bracelet. It is um, a toggle bracelet. And this one is 6 3/4 on the mandrel. And so you've got beautiful rose quartz, tumbled rose quartz stones. And then you've got these pink AB crystal stones in these cages. 2 are closed, 1 is open. It is really, really, really pretty. These are really, really, really neat. And actually you can open up the ones that are caged a little bit more. It just depends on kind of how it hangs. But the clasp is sterling. And the cages and everything, it's all sterling. So beautiful pink ABs and then rose quartz. This is a really pretty little bracelet. 6 3/4 inch. So this one we're gonna do a starting bid of 20. If there is any interest on this one. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful bracelet. I'm sorry, I was just mesmerized looking at the shininess. But anyway, beautiful rose quartz and pink crystal bracelet. So that one's there. Then the next thing we have, this one was a little bit hard to kind of come by, or not really come by, but kind of research. I'm gonna say that this is all faux turquoise, even the beads in the middle, but the coral looks like real coral, just dyed coral. This is a really fun, like, little costume jewelry bracelet. It has the toggle clasp. And of course there's the dyed red coral. But it is coral. I mean, it does look like coral. And then you've got turquoise. I don't know if now this part is not real turquoise, but some of these look like, hey, yeah, they could be turquoise, and then others look like, no, it doesn't look like turquoise. So the jury's out on that one. But that being said, it's still a fun Southwest style. Now, while this does have the toggle, and this comes to 6 1/4, 6 1/4 on the mandrel, it is still a stretch bracelet. So it is a little stretchy. I can. Yep, I will do it. So sold for 18. Oops. Need my chat. I was not in the chat. So sold. Yep, you got it. I'll put that over to the side for you, Christina. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So then this one, back to this one. It is stretchy. So it can go a little bit more. I wouldn't say more than 6.5. It is signed LC for Liz Claiborne. Her little signature is over here on the clasp. It's going to be kind of hard to tell. But it's on the ring. And it's a little cursive, sort of semi-cursive LC. This one, I'm just going to do a starting bid. Oops. Starting bid of 8. If anybody's interested in this one. I really like the coral. I really like this part. I mean, I like the bracelet. It's a really pretty bracelet. It's really different. I'm just drawn to coral. So, yeah. Really pretty, neat Southwest style. So fun Southwest style bracelet. Alright. So let's see what else we have. Alright, so a couple of other things. So this one is a Zapata bracelet. Alright, so this one has a little bit of sterling. It's got a little bit of copper. But this one, when I look this one up, it's shell, mother of pearl, and horn. So I guess, I don't know if that feels like resin to me than it does horn. But anyway, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not convinced on that one. Alright, so let's scratch that. I see the shell, and I see the freshwater pearl, and of course I know we've got copper, and we've got, looks like obsidian, we've got mother of pearl, maybe a little bit of rutilated quartz, and then resin, some kind of resin beads. Fun little necklace, fun little bracelet. This one is 6.5 on the inner toggle, and then on the outer one is 7.25. So it can go all the way up to 7.25. Really pretty, and these the silver tone parts are sterling. Just neat little bracelet if there's any interest in this one. And this one we're going to do a starting bid of, let's just do a starting bid of 30. It is Zapata. The prices were up there a little bit closer to like $40, $50, $60 range. I'm not going to charge. I'm going to do 30 on this one and see if there's any interest on this. It is a neat bracelet. And you got some copper and brass. So, and you got dyed pearls. But there's a little bit of brass. So, anyway. Neat little bracelet if there's any interest on that one. Alright. Let me mark this one down because I had that up. I'm going to mark it down. Okay. Next one. This is just a fun. This is going to be a buy it now. This next one's going to be a buy it now. This is just a fun glass bracelet. And it is a stretchy bracelet. Comfortably. It comes down to, without stretching too much, right at 6.5. But even without, it can come to 7.25 without really seeing the strength. So it's a good little stretch bracelet. And this one's just going to be about now of 5 if there's any interest on this one. So buy it now of 5. Alright. So that one is there. And then let's see here. Okay, awesome. You got it, Minnie. It is. It's just a pretty little bracelet. Alright. Thank you. Put sold there. Alright, so the next one in this bag, this is a jade stretch bracelet. It comes down to 6.75. I would not stretch it more than that. But this is a very beautiful jade, jade or jadeite. Let me double check on this one. So, yep, she's straight up there. So, jadeite, It's a beautiful jadeite bracelet. So you got all different colors. So you got white, you got green, you've got honey, orange. Just a beautiful jadeite bracelet. This one is going to be a starting bid of 18. It is very cold. It's very, very, very cold to the touch. But it's just a really pretty different jade beads. Different colors. Very pastel. So this is very summery. It's almost citrusy. Like, I don't know. I just see that as being citrusy. Tropical like. But anyway, nice little jade bracelet. So comfortably, it's a stretch. But, when you put it on the mandrel, I mean, you can get it to 6 3/4. I wouldn't say, maybe 6.5, 6 3/4. You don't want to go too far past that. Like, I don't know that you start stretching it a little bit when you get to 7. So, I mean, it could go to 7. But I'd say somewhere around 6 3/4 is about where I would. Okay, gotcha. It's real tight elasticity. So, you'll start pulling that elastic a little bit more. So, gotcha. But great question. Thank you. All right. So we will pass on that one. And then the next one I've got, now this one might be a little bit larger. Oh, I forgot about that. So this one is a jasper one. So jasper and little silver tone beads. I did not test these beads to see if they were sterling. They're kind of in a position where I can't really test it. So I'm just going to say that they're non-sterling. And they're probably not sterling, I wouldn't think. But so I'm just going to again say silver tone beads. But beautiful jasper, all different kinds of jasper. It looks like you got a little bit of agate. It's either agate or moonstone. Because there's some more agates. Snowflake obsidian, sodalite, red jasper, maybe carnelian or agate, more jasper, unakite, picture jasper. Shoot, that could be a little piece of lapis in there too. Either lapis or sodalite. But really pretty stones. If there's any interest on this one. Now this one, definitely 7 comfortably. But you can come down a little bit. I would say you could come down to 7.5 comfortably. Without seeing too much of the elasticity. This one is a little bit looser, has a little bit more give. So this one will be a little bit more, I don't know, forgiving on the stretch. And the other one, if it stretched too much, it would pop. So anyway, beautiful jasper. So this one is a starting bid of 12. If there's any interest on this one. But really beautiful jasper stones. So you've got jasper, agate, maybe moonstone, unakite, sodalite, picture jasper, red jasper, agate, moss agate, snowflake obsidian. So all kinds of different gemstones. So it's a nice little bracelet if there's any interest on that one. That kind of covers all your a lot of different stones on that one. Alright, so the next fun thing, I thought this was really, really cool. If anybody's interested in this one. This is size on the ring mandrel. So this one is size 8.5, almost 8 7/4. If you wear size 9, this is not gonna fit. Trust me, because there is no leeway, there is no give. This is all stone. So this is a carved malachite stone for a ring. So really, really, really cool ring. Beautiful malachite. But it's not going to fit if you're a 9. Trust me, I can sometimes wear a 9 on this finger, usually 9.5, but I can sometimes get a 9 and it's not going anywhere. So, and if you try it too much, it's going to pop. So, that being said. So anyway, 8.5 to 8.75. So starting bid on the malachite ring, just 15. I'll just do 15 on that one. But it really is a neat little ring. Um, it does have one tiny little place right there. One tiny little chip right there. But I mean, you really can't see it. I didn't even see it to begin with. So really pretty little ring. If there is any interest on this one. Okay. It was just fun. It's a fun little piece. Okay, so let's see here. A couple of other little small pieces. If there's any interest in any of these, throw these out before going on. I'm gonna move over to silver. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's one of my favorite little finds. It is Native American. I can't remember. I don't know that I know. I don't know that I do know. I don't think it's marked. It's marked Sterling. I just don't know who the maker is, but thank you. Thank you, thank you. I love my coral. Um, I'd like to find a bracelet like that or something similar. Alright, so let's see here. So these are just some fun costume jewelry pieces, but they're really cool. This first one, um, this first one is 18 to 20 inches. And this is just a silver tone. And, there's the lobster claw, and you got the extension, and just a regular gold chain. But what's so pretty is it comes down to this little rose quartz perfume bottle. The angel skin, think the last time, brought it down, it's 55. I think I put 55 on it. It's 55 on that one. It's 17 inches, barrel clasp, and beautiful little, you got it, sold. Thank you, Gina. I know, and you love your angel skin, don't you? And that would look precious, with your other beautiful, angel skin. Yes, you love your angel skin, just like I do. Love coral. So you and me like the same things. Yep, sold, sold, sold. You got it, Miss Gina. Thank you, thank you. So you and I love the same things. All right. Let's see. Yep, congratulations. That is a beautiful little necklace. Beautiful little necklace. All right. So anyway, this is just cute. This is just a sweet little bottle, and it does open. It is an actual little bottle. It's rose quartz. Eventually, it opens. There we go. So, you could put some smelly good in there or anything else. I don't think it's big enough for a shot of liquor, but you never know. They don't always take much, does it? All right. So anyway, let me quit playing. But sweet little rose quartz little bottle necklace. So starting bid 12. I can't quite get to everything, but anyway, starting bid 12. If there's any interest on this one, just precious little rose quartz. I love that with the little bottle. Hmm. So, there we go. I can see that a little bit better. All right, so that's there if there's any interest on that one. And this next one, this is a vintage necklace. And now it's not signed. And you would think it would be signed because this reminds me of either Coro or Leisner. But I cannot for the life of me find a signature. Okay, you got it. Well, Gina, I moved on, so you got it. You're hooked. Okay, I got you. You got this one too. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, thank you. So we're just gonna call that one down. Let's see, where was that one? That was this one. All right, rose quartz. Yep. So now you're gonna be into the rose quartz. Did you see the earrings I showed earlier, the clip-ons? If you didn't, let me know and I'll show those again. The rose quartz clip-on earrings. All right, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Gina, I don't know if you saw these, but these are the rose quartz earrings. But clips are okay. I gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, they can be. Yep, they definitely can be. All right, so this one is, like I said, I don't know what this one is, Cora or Leisner or neither. But this looks like really beautiful. I'm assuming this is mother pearl necklace, and it's got little faux pearl accents. But it's a great little vintage necklace, and let me see, 17 inches. Okay, so 17 inches. Let's see if I can. I'm not gonna be able to do it without the bust. Okay, so here it is on a bust. So beautiful gold tone. Now this is vintage. 17 inches. There is the hook clasp. So then mother of pearl. And then you've got these beautiful, like, little faux pearls at each station. And all of them seem to be accounted for. Just a pretty vintage necklace. So this one, I cannot get to my S&B at the moment. This is going to be a starting bid of 10. So starting bid of 10 on that one. If there's any interest. Again, I don't know if it's Coro or Leisner, or honestly, it could be neither. But I will show that one next. That's the that is carnelian, agate, and green agate. So that would be this one. Okay. All right, I'll run this one through. I just all right. So anyway, this one's here. If there's any interest in this one, so that one again, mother pearl and faux pearls, just vintage, something vintage. All right, so this one is the all right, so this one is 30 inches long. It has a barrel clasp. And I'm gonna assume that these are probably brassy, or like maybe silver tone brass, like spacer beads. But beautiful carnelian, and maybe mix of carnelian and agate, and then you've got green agate, and the stones too. It's almost like beggar's beads, but they've got everything kind of matched. So they did it with all of the, I guess, banded agate and carnelian beads, and then green agate beads. Beautiful necklace, 30 inches long. This one I've got a starting bid of 28 on. Yeah, 28. So 30 inches, really pretty necklace, really different. And you've got, I mean, these are all tumble natural beads. So awesome. You got it, Deborah. If nobody else is interested, we're gonna call it. Going once, twice, fair warning, and sold. You got it. You got it. Thank you, Deborah. And 20. You got it. Thank you. Deborah, I've been meaning to ask you, um, how was your trip? I know you took a really awesome excursion over in Europe. So how did that go? How was your trip? Thank you. Oh, I know, I do too. I hope you had a wonderful trip. It was a great trip. Awesome, awesome. Did you have good weather? You got to see a lot of different things. I think you said that you've been to Amsterdam before, or was Amsterdam the new one? Oh no. Well, I hope you're okay. Didn't get hurt too bad. I hope. Weather was perfect. Good, good, good. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. It's probably one of those things where you feel it 3 days later, and everything hurts. Hey, Lenore. Oh, you are all good, sweetie. That is perfectly fine. I hope and pray everybody gets to feeling better. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Got you. All different kinds of places. Gina. Some things I shop for. I mean, it just depends. It just depends. Sometimes online, sometimes at thrifting and yard sales. Sometimes I can get lucky and snatch something off of Facebook Marketplace and go see it. All kinds of all kinds of places. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I know that was an exciting trip. So I'm glad that you didn't. I'm glad that you didn't get hurt worse. For sure. Um, but yeah, all kinds of different places. Gina, it's a lot of these. The last time I went to that lady that I get the turquoise from, there's another lady that has a booth up there that has a lot of beautiful necklaces. So I pick up a lot of things from her, because she has them reasonably priced, and she always restocks with some of the prettiest things, especially glass. So that's where I get a lot of stuff from, too. But different places. Um, it's sort of hit or miss around where I live. So I have to go about an hour north. But some things, there were a few things that came from Jim's show this time. Um, I don't know. Every once in a while, I can get out and find some stuff, but some stuff is online too. just shopping and just trying to catch stuff at a good, like I'll just randomly search certain things. And then, if it's good price, I'll snatch it, or try to. If it's a bite now. Macari's really good for doing that. I found some really good deals on Macari sometimes. Then I found some not so good. eBay's the worst though. I hate eBay. I have the worst time on eBay. I am in Virginia. Um, I am in Virginia. This next set, this is just another costume jewelry piece. And I really couldn't tell you. I mean, I guess this is stone. And you've got like a mix. It's like a composite mix of something. But I see a little bit of mother of pearl. And maybe a little bit of pie. I don't know what this is. But this is a fun little set. It's dyed green. It is not sterling silver. This is definitely not sterling silver. I don't know exactly what kind of necklace and earring set this is, but it's neat. So you've got a 22-inch silver tone chain, just custom jewelry. And you come down and you got this really cool pendant. And then here's the earrings. So here's the pendant. And so you can see a little bit of maybe mother of pearl right there. A little bit up here. And there's the other side. Oh no, wait, this is the side with the mother of pearl up here and up here. You can see where it's been dyed green. Same with the earrings. There's the matching earrings. So really neat. It's just a neat little set. It's just a composite, like a stone composite. And dyed green. But it's really neat. It's just different. So I'm just gonna do a starting bid of 10 on the set if there's any interest on the set. Like I said, it's just a fun little fun little set if anybody's interested. Okay. Alright, let's see what you got in here, Beth. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. That's right, I do remember that. That is awesome. I love fire opal. I do. I love Mexican fire opal. I've actually got a Cobushin that I've got a ring that needs a cab in it. But I think my fire opal is going to be a little bit too big for it. But I love that stone. It is beautiful. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. Congratulations, Gina. Congratulations. And Christine, sorry, Gina, hey, yeah, Christina remembers that too. Um, at some point, Gina, I need a pitcher. I need a glass pitcher. One, it doesn't have to be fancy, but I do want it to be glass. It doesn't have to have a top. I mean, it can be fancy. It doesn't have to be though. But I know you get in a lot of glasswares, and am looking for a nice like glass pick. I don't want one of these new plastic pitchers. But just something perfect for iced tea. Something I can put in the dishwasher. Something I can clean up easily, but a good glass one for my iced tea. Doesn't necessarily have a top. I have to have a top. I can put, something over top of it. But, yeah, my parents used to have a nice glass pitcher, for their iced tea. And I've been using mason jars, but I really just want a good old glass pitcher. But I don't want one of these new things. And I don't want plastic. So, awesome. Thank you. I know you get in all kinds of good stuff. All right, so let's see here. Um, First off, let me open this up for any requests. And see if there's any requests from you guys. Hey, Jen, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. And then let me see if there's anything out here on the table that you guys would be interested in. Yeah, this one back here? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This one is not, but yes, ma'am. So, from everything I could research, it is 14 karat gold, and it does test for 14 karat gold. Here's the class, and it's marked. Let me see where the marking is, and I did test it, and it does test for 14 karat gold. So it says 14K 585. Beautiful pearls. The luster on these is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. So from what I could research, these are, what is it, South Sea fishtail Baroque pearls, and then Tahitian pearls. It is absolutely gorgeous, and the luster is absolutely beautiful. Because the comps, I've got 325 on that. That's about the best that I can do. Um, let me see what I think it was 19 inches. Right at 19.5 inches is the length on that one. I know the comps are really, really up there. But this is absolutely incredible. Um, Now the strings are knotted. You can see that they've got like little strings and knotted little knots in between. It's absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. I mean, uh, it's a really incredible piece. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Um, Just trying to find my little card, but I know it was 19 and a half. There it is. Yeah, alright, so there's my little thing. Okay. So yeah, 19 and a half. 19 and a half inches. Oh, I got you. Yeah, it is gorgeous. So this one, so everything that I could research, on this one, it is South Sea Baroque Pearl and Tahitian Pearl, and these I guess are called fishtail Baroque pearls because you've got the fishtails, and I think what did we say that the millimeters were on this? I think we said that they were right at 13, maybe a little bit more than 13. It's absolutely gorgeous. So comps are kind of all over the place. But what I could find for retail was somewhere or between like 700 to several $1,000s. So I can maybe. Let's see if tissue paper will work. Does that help? Jim, since it is, yes, I will do 300. Because it's you and it's your anniversary, so yes, definitely, I will do 300. And with it being your anniversary, I'll do you some free shipping on that one. So it'll be my little happy anniversary. I know it's not much, but yeah, definitely, we'll call it sold. You got it. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I hope you. I know you will love this. I love this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So congratulations on that. That is, it's absolutely stunning, and I know you will love this. So congratulations. So thank you, thank you. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. I know. I hope you have a great anniversary. That's exciting. You guys were going to Las Vegas, right? Thank you, Jen. Thank you. You leave Tuesday. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Well, you guys will have a great time. Awesome. Very cool. All right. Yeah, definitely. Well, you guys have a safe trip. And I was going to say, don't do anything that I wouldn't do, but no, I would. Shoot. I just got myself tongue tied trying to say something witty. I'm not very good at that. But what is it? Uh, don't do what. Don't do what. No, never mind. We're past. Have fun. Have a blast. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Let me put it that way. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can do that. That'll be fine. Oh, congratulations, Gina. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I can wait until Friday. To ship. Yep, that'll be fine. No, I understand that. I understand that completely. Yep. If you just want to shoot me a text message, whenever you're ready for me to ship, I can do that. I can do it that way. Um, so just shoot me a text and I'll, I'll go ahead and have it ready. But I won't send it until you tell me to. So I know how that goes. I think I'm pretty lucky where I live, but you never know. You literally never know. So, all right. So let's do a quick recap. We've got so a lot of fun stuff out here on the table. So we've got some vintage things. We've got some hematite necklaces. We do have some fun vintage items. We've got a Whiting and Davis. Yeah, definitely, Jen. I hope you have a blast. That will be fun. Um, and you're looking forward to you being back too. Oh, so, um, so that's right. So you guys aren't on Tuesday. You're not going to be on, right? So you won't be owned until the following Tuesday. But definitely share your link. Definitely share your link. I know. It'll be insured too, though. Okay, all right. I thought I remember seeing somebody coming on that slot. So that'll be cool. Okay, all right. Well, then we will see you the following Tuesday. So awesome, awesome. All right. So let's see here. So what else? We do have some other beautiful freshwater pearls. So we've got the strand with the dyed bronze ones. If there's any interest in those, we've got other freshwater pearls. Beautiful, beautiful pearls. Then we've got vintage glass pearls. You know me, I love my pearls. We got all kinds of pearls. If I see pearls, I go straight for pearls. There you go. Okay, correct. Tuesday, June 17th, 1 p.m. Perfect, perfect. Yep. So, awesome. Thank you. Glass necklaces. Beautiful glass. And then you got agate. So you've got beautiful faceted piece of, or a couple of faceted pieces of agate. With beautiful crystal glass. So really nice agate. And more glass. Oops, I caught a cuff. So beautiful. So beautiful necklaces. If there's any interest, this one is sterling silver beads. And I think this one was the ocean jasper. I think this is the one I started to fall asleep doing. Sorry. Did I run this one? This one was the one that these are not bench beads. And I think this one may be Native American. I don't remember running this one. But anyway, beautiful sterling. And this one I think is ocean jasper. It could be Larimar, but I think this one was ocean jasper. Cool, cool. And then of course we've got the malachites. We've got the Lucas Lameth. Beautiful Lucas Lameth. If there's any interest on this one. And then we've got all kinds of different glass and stones. More vintage. Chrysoprase. And pearl. And Betsey Johnson. So there's the chrysoprase with the little coin pearls. Okay. So all kinds of different things. So if is there anything else that you guys would like for me to run that's already out on the table? I can go back and revisit anything. We do have a bunch of gemstones, a bunch of vintage items. More pearl items. Okay, then are there any requests for anything? I can bring out some sterling. Yeah, if there's any requests to see anything. I don't think so. Let me see here. I'm trying to think. Let's see. I don't think I do, Jen. Okay, I will run them. Okay, I will. And I do still have some sterling too. Got a nice sterling necklace too. I don't think. Um. Uh. I'm not even sure if I have any pearl. I do have some pearl bracelets. Not quite like that though. Yeah, I can run the price of price. Definitely. And the black beads. I think they're glass, Christina. I don't have any I don't think I have any. I do have Taxco. I have Taxco earrings, and I do have a Taxco brooch. I don't have a whole lot of new things, Taxco, but I do have a few things. But no, Jen, I don't think I have any earrings. Now, I might could find a pearl bracelet or two. Um, they're not the baroque, like they're not the fishtail baroque ones. Um, yeah, they didn't register as tourmaline. I don't know exactly what onyx would register on the Presidian, but I would imagine it would be colder than glass, and it doesn't move from glass. So, okay, awesome. Well, if I ever do come across anything, I'll let you know. But I think as far as that goes, I have some bracelets, but not nothing quite like that. That was that was a find. That was a find. So, um, but awesome. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see here. All right, so first at the top, run the strands. So let me run these strands real quickly. All right, so let me find my little. Oh yeah. Thank you. For purchasing. It is stunning. I am not gonna. I'm. It almost stayed. It almost stayed. If it would have been three or four more, and I know I can add. Well, no, that one you really can't add an extension to. Well, I don't know. You probably could figure it out, but yeah. If it was a few inches longer, it might not have made the show. No, it probably would have. The husband would have probably been on me to list that one, but um, it's incredible. The luster is so gorgeous, and my phone does not do it justice. I mean, it's one of those that you just want to sit there and just gawk at for like hours. Um, I mean, it's really beautiful. It's a really really special piece. So I am very very tickled to death that you got that, and for your anniversary, Jim. Because it really is a really really special piece. So that makes me warm and fuzzy. Um, for your anniversary. So yay! So that's awesome. Hey Amy, welcome in. All right. So first off, we'll do the freshwater pearls, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do the chrysoprase. Chrysoprase. Now I'm gonna get tongue tied. All right. This first one. I see. I need one of those big stands, necklace stands. All right. So this one is 52 inches. Beautiful, beautiful freshwater pearls. They do have that beautiful iridescence, that luster to them. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know necessarily that they're knotted, but they do have like little seed beads in between each pearl. It is 52 inches long. It's over the head. There is no clasp. And they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. So they're kind of like a creamy color. But this one is starting bid of 48. If there's any interest on this one. So starting bid at 48 on this one. Beautiful, beautiful. It's 52 inches long. So that's this one. And then the other one. Okay, I see you, Minnie. So if there is no other interest, we're going to count that one down to Minnie. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Minnie. Beautiful pearls. Beautiful, beautiful pearls. And this one I also got at the gym show. Um, yeah, they are. They're absolutely beautiful. I love pearls. Alright, so there's that one. And I need to write that one down in my little book. Alright, so then the second strand, this strand, is the freshwater pearl. And then you've got little dyed, bronze dyed pearls. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, now these ones are actually hand knotted. Instead of the bead, they have like the little hand knots. But this one is 66 inches long. So this one's, I guess, more flapper length, whereas the other one may be upper length. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful necklace. And this one, like I said, is 66 inches long. Again, beautiful pearls. Okay. This one is going to be a starting bid of 60. This one was a starting bid of 60. And it's 66 inches long. Beautiful pearls. Okay. Alright, so that one is there. If there's any interest on that one. Alright, so now the chrysoprase. Let me see. Okay, so the chrysoprase, now this one is 18 inches long. This one does have a sterling silver clasp. It has a toggle. It is marked 925 and it does test 925. Now the other beads within this are not sterling. So these did not test as sterling. But beautiful, beautiful, like um you're all good. You should just wait. Just wait. I've already been tongue tied on some of the simplest things today. I am not even gonna lie. What did I try to call? Labradorite and amethyst. Amadrite. I tried to create my own new stone called amadrite. So alright, so chrysoprase and pearl. So then it's got these beautiful like little coin pearls. Beautiful luster on these two. I mean, just gorgeous. So this one I had a starting bid of 52 on this one. Gorgeous, gorgeous. But beautiful chrysoprase. You can see all the different inclusions and different, I don't know, the stones all have different characteristics. Awesome. Karen is in at 52. Beautiful necklace. If there is no other interest, we will count it down. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. Really neat. Very, very unique necklace. But the chrysoprase is beautiful, and it's a great stone too. I can't remember right offhand what the attributes are. But I know I have a big chunk of chrysoprase over with my stones. But this is a really precious little necklace, and then you've got like the real pretty little pearls up here at the top too. So beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you. All right. All right. So then we were looking at what Taxco. Let me see if I can. I know I have a pair of Taxco earrings. And I know I have a Taxco brooch. I know I've got some different Taxco things. Not very many, though. Taxco's been a little bit hard for me to come by lately. Alright, so... And I do have some amber items. If anybody's interested in amber. May not be in this bag. We do have some Zapata. And Carolyn Pollock. I was going to bring that out tomorrow. See what else I can come up with for tomorrow, too. Let's see. Where are those Taxco earrings? Those are bracelets. Oh, here we go. No. That was not them. Well, here's the Taxco brooch. So let me show. Are you still here, Minnie? Aha. Okay. So a couple of Taxco pieces that I do have. Alright. I don't know if there's any interest. But this one, this is, I mean, it looks like Taxco. If you can see in there, it says Mexico 925. And then it's got a T. It's got some kind of initials. It's a little hard to see because of the way that they stamped it. And then a number. So T something and then a number. So this is a little Taxco. And this is just a little brooch. It is sterling silver. It tests for sterling silver. And it's just a mom and baby elephant brooch. So this one is going to be a starting bid of 18 if there's any interest on that. So starting bid of 18. So cute little elephant, mom and baby elephant. Really, really, really sweet little brooch. So that one is sterling silver. And that one looks like it's marked Taxco. The other thing that I have, I don't know that I don't think that these come with backs, but I've got a set of sterling silver backs I will send with these. Oh, one has a back, one doesn't. Okay. But anyway, I'll still send a new set of sterling silver backs with these. But these next one are earrings. And so these are, and you could just about to see it on the inside. Let's see. Anyway, it says again Mexico, and then it's got 925, And it's got like a TR something. So there's the little tax code stamp there. And I don't think it's on the other one. I think they missed the other one. But anyway, so these are just some sterling earrings. Really nice sterling earrings, very substantial. They do still have some tarnish on them. But like I said, one's got a back and one doesn't. But just really nice, what do you call it? Scallop edge, maybe? Earrings. Post earrings. So these are available, and these I'm gonna do a starting bid of 24. If there's any interest in these. Okay. Really nice tax code. If there's any interest in these. Okay. So those are there. All right. So is there anything else that you guys would like to see? Okay, no, that is perfectly fine. Or if you would like to make an offer on anything, please feel free to do so. And let's see. See if there's any interest on this one. This is a 20-inch sterling silver chain. Beautiful, beautiful chain. I guess you call this what? Maybe serpentine chain. Now there's no actual kink in it. But there is like a little place down here that you run your finger and it's not entirely even. It looks like it's a place where maybe a pendant or something hung. But I mean you can't see it. And it still is absolutely beautiful. It's not like a kink where it's broken, if that makes sense. So it's not, so you can't really see. Because it's still like sits perfectly. Bring it back just a little bit. So you can see it still sits absolutely perfect. So beautiful necklace, beautiful sterling silver necklace. If there's any interest on this one. And we'll do a starting bid of 30. If anybody's interested on this one. Again, this is 20 inches long. And it is a really great width on this one. And you can put a pendant on this. It has a good substantial weight for it. So beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one. Mine could be polished up a little bit more. And if anybody was interested on this. Okay. So that's there if there is any interest on that one. Is there anything else that you guys would like for me to bring out or go through or anything? And we've still got a lot of fun stuff for tomorrow. A few of these things will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna pull out a few new things for tomorrow. And then I don't know, we'll pull out some different stuff too. We got all kinds of stuff. So we'll see. We'll have some fun stuff tomorrow too. But is there any other requests or anything else that you guys would like to see? Got all kinds of fun things out here. Or any offers on anything. Definitely let me know. Okay. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for being here and spending your Saturday with me. It has been a lot of fun, and I thank you guys for being here and being patient with the cat too. Bless her little heart. She wanted some attention. So, of course, the daughter does too. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tammy. And moderators, Tammy and Lenore and Christina. Thank you guys so much for all your help and keeping up with the chat and keeping up with the links. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Yes, definitely. We will be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And I hope you guys have a one. I tell you, yeah, tomorrow will be 2. Um, yeah, tomorrow will be 2. So anyway, so I will find a few more goodies for tomorrow, and hope y'all have a wonderful evening. And thank you all again. You guys don't know how much it means to me that y'all spend y'all's time with me, and so I really appreciate you all. And don't forget, T is O'Neill, and then Black Dog Vintage. She is on tonight. And then, of course, Steven and Tanya are on tomorrow night. But anyway, thank you guys so much for catching, spending your day with me. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you guys.